Yeah, next we have the town of Donalsonville, Queens, and this consists of Miss Donalsonville, Trinity Poague, Little Miss Donalsonville.
This is a sad case out of Georgia. People are asking, what is it with Peanut Festival beauty pageant contestants and murderous intentions? I know that peanut festivals have nothing to do with these crimes, but people can't help making the correlation. Lindsay Shiver was crowned Miss Houston County, I believe they pronounce it down there, instead of Houston. Weird. In 2005, and she was also the second runner-up in the National Peanut Festival pageant the same year. Now she's awaiting trial for allegedly plotting to have her husband, Robert Shiver, murdered. Now we have another case out of Georgia. Many of us are focused on Trinity Poague. Now, as you saw, she participated in the National Peanut Festival in 2023. It was the 79th National Peanut Festival Parade, but she was not crowned queen. Some people are getting that flipped, and they will come for you if you get it wrong. So, the 2023 National Peanut Festival Parade took place on Saturday, November 11th, 2023 at 9:30 a.m. in downtown Dothan. But Trinity is in a much different place than she was then. She's in a much different place than even 10 days ago. If you look 10 days ago, on January 11th, 2024, Trinity was posting up on one of her TikTok accounts. I've been digging deeply in both of her TikTok accounts and her Instagram and what may or may not be her Facebook page, so I'm not going to include those photos. And all over, I've even been in her Venmo. Oh my goodness. But just 10 days ago, Trinity was posting up on TikTok in a cute little pink sweater, repping for that low life. You don't want to hear me sing, especially not that song, even though I love The Weeknd, even though I like The Weeknd and Future. She was in her pink sweatshirt looking cute, repping for that low life, and now she's been arrested. Today is Sunday, January 21st. 2024. And according to the GBI, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, Trinity was arrested just on Friday, January 19th, 2024. I'm going to read this exactly because I don't want to get it wrong. According to Sumter County Sheriff's Office online booking records, Trinity Madison Poague is currently booked as a 5 feet 4 inch tall, 190-pound inmate, having been arrested on Friday, January 19th, 2024 on one count of aggravated battery, one count of felony murder, and one count of cruelty to children in the first degree. I've got to say thank you to Gigi at Truth Crime Fan on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I've linked to her YouTube channel below too, The Daggum Truth. She told me about Trinity's arrest, and I've been digging into it since yesterday. And we're going to go over first all the facts that have been released, which are not a ton, and then we'll go over all these rumors galore all over social media from people claiming to be in the know, live down there, who go to school with her, claiming that the 18-month-old boy whose life Trinity allegedly took was the son of her boyfriend, and even claiming it happened on a college campus. There's a lot to go through, but what I can find in Sumter County, these records: Trinity Madison Poague, a female, 5'4", 190 pounds, and of course, unfortunately, a lot of people are already using her weight and everything to fat shame her, and unfortunately, that'll probably happen in this case. Now, even in the official court records, they called it Donalsonville, Georgia, but I really believe it's just Donalsonville, Georgia, without the extra D. Arrest date, January 19th, 2024. GBI, Region 3, Americus. Days in jail, 3. Her bond has not been set. We have all these case numbers, we have the statutes, the fact that it's in Superior Court, so I'm going to look forward to seeing when she'll appear in court next. I don't know, perhaps even Monday, I wonder. According to WDHN, the reigning Miss Donalsonville is behind bars in Sumter County, Georgia. She's charged with the death of this little young 18-month-old boy. They talk about the fact that GBI arrested 18-year-old Trinity and all of her charges. It makes sense that the rumors are saying the child died at Georgia Southwestern State University, perhaps in the dorm room somewhere, because the news reports say officials with the GBI say on Sunday, January 14th, that was exactly 1 week ago today, the Georgia Southwestern State University Police Department asked GBI to investigate the death of a child. So that makes sense. Why else would the university be involved if it hadn't happened somehow on their campus or something? So they brought the GBI in. The investigation indicates that that an 18-month-old unresponsive little boy was admitted to the emergency room at Phoebe Sumter Hospital in Americus, Georgia. Even though they tried to perform all these life-saving measures on the little boy, he still lost his life. GBI then went through multiple interviews with Trinity, and she was later arrested. So maybe this is why it took time. According to the rumors, what is being alleged, I will always designate fact from rumors. People are saying, allegedly, Trinity's boyfriend is a single father. There's this 18-month-old little boy. Perhaps Trinity was babysitting him. The scuttlebutt is claiming that Trinity may have been alone with this child. The father wasn't there. I'm not sure if anyone else was around. Allegedly, the rumors are saying that Trinity claimed the child fell off the bed. Now that could be pretty common, but apparently the evidence did not match up with what Trinity told police. I'm sure the medical examiner was able to find out all different sorts of information, and Trinity was arrested on Friday. Even though the sad, unfortunate death happened 1 week ago on Sunday, it took them until Friday to arrest her because they probably knew she's not telling us the truth. So she's being held with no bond in Sumter County Jail, and I've already put through so many Freedom of Information Act requests. We don't know what we'll get, but I wanted to get the body cam of her arrest, or at least the incident report or something, so we can know more official information. Official reports are saying we don't know Trinity's relationship to this child. So that's why I had to dig all through TikTok comments and Facebook comments and Instagram comments to figure out what I could find out. So it does say that Trinity was crowned Miss Donalsonville in 2023, and then she later went on to compete in the Miss National Peanut Festival pageant, but she is not Miss National Peanut. I know it can get a little confusing, all these pageants and stuff. GBI investigators say once the investigation is complete, the case file will be given to the Southwestern Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office for prosecution. So this should be some kind of trial. So not only did GBI start investigating and perform the arrest, the Georgia Southwestern State University Police Department, along with the Americus Police Department, assisted with the investigation. So many people assisting. According to Heavy News, Trinity was named Miss Seminole in 2023. They are referencing reports in the Donalsonville News. Miss Seminole is Trinity Poague, daughter of Clay and Ansley Poague, it reads. And unfortunately, her parents, oh my goodness, Heavy linked to Trinity's parents' Facebook pages, but they've already been deleted. And I haven't seen too many photos of them. I've seen some that Trinity has included on her TikTok pages in different places. And the crazy part is Trinity has so many videos with children. So she's experienced. She's an experienced babysitter. I saw even on Trinity's Venmo, this woman was paying her for babysitting the Minions. So Trinity obviously has a lot of experience with babysitting children. And maybe that's why some folks are just stunned. Some down there hadn't even heard about it. The locals, they didn't know anything about it. They say people are being very hush-hush about it. They're turning to TikTok and YouTube and Facebook anywhere they can to find out information about it. That's how some people are even finding out about it. But others are whispering here and there, and they're saying, look, I went to school with her and I would have never expected this. I mean, I've seen photos and videos. It looks like she's a cheerleader and she has all these different sayings, and oh my goodness, even things that she said about children. I've grabbed so many screenshots. At first I wasn't sure, is this Trinity's baby? When I was digging in and I was seeing, there's videos of someone pregnant. She's touching a pregnant belly, but I don't think this is a child that's her child. I'm tending to believe the rumors that say it's her boyfriend's child. Some people are even going so far as to say her boyfriend was about to break up with her. So maybe this was premeditated. Was it a way to, if those rumors are true, get back at him and get back at his baby's mother and really hurt them deeply? That would be very sad and sick if it's the case. Yeah, there's one photo of a little boy here. Trinity likes singing along like most kids do or people do on TikTok to different songs. Morgan Wallen and all these different country songs, especially rap songs. But one song talked about what to look for in a girl and everything. And it says, talking about babies makes her happy. And she has this photo. I'm not sure if any of these are the little boy in question. And of course, I'm not going to publish any photos of any children because the dates don't really line up either. The age of the child wouldn't have been 18 months. Maybe it is a little boy. I don't know. People are assuming. But one cute little boy, and he's sitting there. He's in the car. He has his little shoes on. He has like a little onesie on. And the caption is, "Talking about babies makes her happy." Anyway, they talk about all these photos of Trinity holding children. They talk about Trinity's mom being a nurse. And even one photo, Trinity was wearing something in one photo that looked like scrubs. You know, I saw her high school cheerleading outfit, all of her accomplishments, this Jimmy Carter prestigious award, you know, her honors and everything. They said there was a quote that Trinity wrote in a pageant ad shared by her mom on Facebook, which we can't see now. It says, "God does not give us everything we want, but he does fulfill his promise, leading us along the best and straightest path to himself." According to GBI, the death occurred in Americus. Trinity has a lot of photos as her like a big sister to her little sisters, maybe not her actual sister, but you know, the pageant girls, just like sorority girls have a big and little, I guess. The Little Miss Donaldson Facebook page wrote about Trinity in October. "It's pageant week for my Miss Donaldson Trinity. She is so fierce, and I know she will bring the sass just like me. And I can't wait to see my big on that big stage this weekend." Now, last April, Trinity's mom wrote on Facebook too, "We are officially 6 months away from the National Peanut Festival pageant." So for those who don't know, it's equivalent to Miss Georgia for these small town girls. So it's a big thing, apparently. Trinity has multiple appearances, parties, and events she will be attending over the next several months. "I want this to be an experience of a lifetime for her." Oh, can you imagine just what all these victims and loved ones are going through now? They said Trinity's dad, Clay Poague, also posted about the Peanut Festival on his Facebook page, which is now gone too. And there's lots of articles I found about Trinity. The 2023 Miss Seminole Royal Court was crowned, and the pageant was held on Saturday, January 21st. In Persnickety Studio in Donalsonville, and it was a huge success. So this was a year ago to the day. Imagine how quickly life changed. 10 days ago, January 11th, she's repping for that low life, you know, singing her heart away on TikTok, no worries. And exactly 1 year ago today, on Saturday, January 21st, 2023, she's at Persnickety Studio in Donalsonville with the 2023 Miss Seminole pageant. It says, "Miss Seminole is Trinity Poague, daughter of Clay and Ansley Poague. By March 30th of last year, 2023, Miss Donalsonville's Royal Court was crowned last Sunday." They said another successful Miss Donalsonville pageant has come and gone. This past Sunday, March 26th, 30 beautiful young ladies competed for one of the coveted crowns, and your new Miss Donalsonville is Trinity Poague. You can see so many photos and videos of her. It probably just made her feel, like a queen, just like so important and pretty. But now, as of yesterday, according to WALB, a National Peanut Festival pageant contestant has been arrested and charged with murder into the death investigation of an 18-month-old boy. So Trinity herself is 18 and this little boy is 18 months. So she was arrested again and charged with murder by the GBI. So it was around 2 p.m. I mean, right now as I film this, it's 2:47 p.m. on Sunday. So this was last week, 1 week ago, January 14th, around 2 p.m., the university called the GBI to get involved into the investigation of a death of a child. Ugh, it's horrible. Rumors are posting everywhere. One person said she killed her boyfriend's baby a whole week ago and just now being locked up, shaking my head. And someone else wrote, "Wow, it wasn't even her baby, her boyfriend's child." Other quotes I captured, these are all unsubstantiated, unverified. You know, they want to make it clear she was only a contestant in the 2023 Peanut pageant, not Miss Peanut. That title belongs to a precious little girl from my town who is still in high school, one person wrote on TikTok. Another person said, "I used to do cheer with her and would have never thought she could do something so cruel, especially since they visit the university so much." Now, this was interesting where one person said, "She said it fell off the bed, but the injuries don't match. I went to school with her." Oh, that really got me in the heart. Another person said, "I live in the area. It was her boyfriend's son." Another person is saying the Peanut Festival is in Planish, Georgia. This happened in my hometown, Americus, Georgia. Everyone is literally finding out about this today. So that might have been yesterday. Now, this was interesting. Someone wrote, it said that he threatened to break up with her and she planned it beforehand, allegedly. Someone said, no, it was her boyfriend's baby. He was a single dad. I know her personally. I went to school with her. Someone wrote they are from Cuthbert and Donalsonville, but she went to college at that university. It was her boyfriend's baby. He was 18 months old. It happened in the dorms at Georgia Southwestern. That's what all the rumors are claiming. So I pretty much knew maybe this isn't her baby when I started researching it, because I thought if Trinity herself had given birth to a baby about 18 months ago, that would have been in June. She would have had the baby around June 2022. And her Instagram and TikTok don't feature photos of her around that time period, but we do see her with different children, so it's hard to designate children she's been babysitting compared to her boyfriend's child. We don't know who's who, although there's eerie video on November 19th, 2022. It's captioned "The Biggest Blessing," and there's, someone with a heavily pregnant belly, and they're just kind of doing like a dap to the baby or whatever. So I don't know. And then there's another TikTok video she posted on April 18th, and the caption is captioned "Sweet MJ" with hearts. It's a baby that appears to be about a few months old. Maybe that could be the victim. Maybe he could just be small for his age. I don't know if the age kind of works out guessing how old he is. But a lot of people around town posted tributes to her. Colquitt Pharmacy posted on May 5th, "Congratulations, Trinity Poague, a Southwest Georgia Academy 2023 graduate. Thank you for registering with us, Trinity. Stop by to shop her wish list." Such a small town feel, come on, this graduate, she's off to college, buy her wish list items. So indeed, Trinity did graduate from the Southwest Georgia Academy in Damascus in May. That's what was reported in the Donalsonville News. There were 33 graduates from SGA on May 16th, 2023. The graduation exercises for Southwest Georgia Academy's 33 seniors, just such a small class, 33 seniors. The commencement was held on Tuesday, May 16th at 7 p.m. in the Wayne Prophet Jr. Gymnasium, and honor graduates for that occasion included Trinity Madison Poague. And according to the Thomasville Times Enterprise, Trinity indeed was a freshman at Georgia Southwestern State University in Americus. She was named one of only 22 students to the President Jimmy Carter Leadership Program. So she had to have the goods, the smarts. You have to have at least an 1100 on your SAT. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it there. I remember I bombed the SAT like a 1030 or something. And at least an ACT score of 22. I got a 21. I still remember these things all that long ago. A high school GPA of 3.0 or greater and strong leadership skills. Trinity did post on June 10th, I believe, 2023, if this is her post, her Queen's photo shoot. And then on August 6th, 2023, Trinity posted Instagram photos with the caption, "College era," like moving into the dorms and everything. Does it show the dorm room where the tragedy happened? It just shows, October 16th, 2023. Miss Donalsonville is registered with us, this Colquitt Pharmacy again, for Good Luck Gifts. Trinity Poague will compete this Saturday at the National Peanut Festival pageant. Be sure to stop in and find the perfect thing for her. So yeah, you see the post about the sass. You see October 30th, 2023. There is no failure. You either learn or you win. So Trinity is writing on Instagram, "In this experience, I learned and won. Gratitude. That is all I have throughout this experience. Gratefulness, lucky, powerful. 36 girls and only one Georgia girl." If you would have told me a year ago I would be in love with pageantry, I would have simply told you that you were wrong. Having a title doesn't make you higher than anyone, more prettier, it should just say prettier, or even more popular. In my case, it simply shows the younger generation what is all to achieve. One word throughout my peanut experience has been pray. I prayed so hard to find my person throughout pageants, my person that claims me, smooths me, and one day will be my bridesmaid. I indeed found my one, but just not one. I found 35. Win or lose, I've gained the world throughout my reign as Miss Donalsonville. To me, that is the best thing Jesus could ever do for me. But he blesses me every single way. The National Peanut Festival title wasn't the crown I was meant to wear, but I walked away still being the lovely, comical, achiever, Miss City Girl that I've always been. For the last time, oh, how prophetic those words were. Hi everyone, my name is Trinity Poague, Miss Donalsonville, and I will continue to pray and be blessed. That was just 11 weeks ago. On Instagram, there's more info about Donalsonville queens rolling out the red carpet for fellow peanut pageant contestants. They talk about when Miss Donalsonville, Trinity Poague, and Little Miss Donalsonville contestants, back then it was the upcoming 2023 Miss and Little Miss National Peanut pageants, hosted a reception to welcome their fellow pageant contestants. Oh, there's so much that goes into this pageantry, but on my mind is more so thinking about why. There's this boutique that had all these kids' clothes that wrote about Trinity Poague being one of their new reps and everything. But my mind is really stuck on why. If Trinity indeed did this on purpose, I mean, whoa. Oh, it really makes you wonder what went on. I understand kids falling off the bed. I've seen that happen, especially for people who aren't used to kids, aren't experienced with kids, and, different ones and their different abilities. If they can just run off the bed without stopping and fall and hurt themselves, or kids can get into so much stuff. Obviously, we have to watch them all the time, but maybe it was believable at first. I can see why she wasn't arrested until days later. Did Trinity give them a line about this little boy falling off the bed? Oh no. But did his injuries appear obviously much more serious? Many factors go into that investigation. What was the height of the bed? Was there carpeting on the floor? What kind of floor? All of that. But cops, they know what they're doing. And my main point is why. If the rumors are true that this was her boyfriend's son, if there was some talk of a breakup, if he still allowed Trinity to babysit his son, if any of this is true, was she harboring this evil and hate in her heart that she took it out on an 18-month-old boy just to hurt her would-be ex-boyfriend and his baby mother? Or was she feeling, oh, I'm not going to be used? And the pageantry, all of it is going to play into it, because right or wrong, sometimes all of these beauty pageants, they show the person in a certain light where it's all about me, look at me, look at me, even though many of them, of course, they do so many other wonderful things. Is that the reasoning, the logic, or the illogic, the theory? She's watching still this little boy. Was she feeling stuck as a babysitter and she took it out on him, knowing that would hurt his parents? I don't know. We've got to delve deeper into this one. We've got to see what story actually comes out, because GBI isn't giving us much. We know she was arrested. We know it was in connection with the death of an 18-month-old boy. That's the only official thing we know. So, dear Lord, let's stay tuned. But I was reading Isaiah 65:20 when God speaks prior to this about creating a new heaven and a new earth. He's saying, no longer shall there be in it an infant who lives only a few days, or an old man who does not finish his days. For the youth who dies at the age of 100, and the one who does not reach the age of 100 will be thought of as accursed. I thought about that when especially covering these hard cases like Savannah Soto's case where her baby wasn't even born yet. Of course, the Watts case where Shanann's baby wasn't born yet and she had 2 little girls. And now this case, this 18-month-old boy, you almost don't even want to know the details or anything. You want him to get justice for whatever happened. You want the truth to come out. You don't want it to go over as accidental if it really wasn't an accident. But a lot of people just don't understand this one, especially when you see a girl who seemingly is so smart, so accomplished, just started college, only 18, just beginning her adulthood. Obviously, it looked from these videos great with kids. She's got so many TikToks singing, and there is some inappropriate, she's like maybe 15 or 16. She's dancing with this little, kind of baby boy. He can walk, I guess, toddler too. But it's an inappropriate song, just talking about, girl, you can do a split and you can twerk and you can do all this stuff. It gets more graphic than that. that, but it's really inappropriate that she's, dancing to this song with a little toddler, even though, we see that. Other than that, if you were just looking at other videos, it looks like she's great with kids, these photos, but you never know what might lurk in a person's heart. Oh my goodness, all of these have to be learning lessons. And I really want to find, if anyone knows the GoFundMe, apparently, reportedly, this little boy has a GoFundMe. Maybe I can make a separate video when I learn more about it. I'm just trying to get to official information. And God help Trinity. I really pray she really knows how to lean on Jesus now, since she's written about him and talked about praying, and she's going to be praying for stuff a lot more serious than pageants and peanuts and all that stuff. No shade to any pageants. I mean, I've done competitions too, but this is very, very sad. So I'll keep searching. I'll see what I could find. See if I can find her next court appearance or something. I've already put in a ton of FOIAs. We'll see what comes of it. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. God bless and protect the babies especially.